Halo Bu Dina.
Oke, ya, halo Bu Eri. Good afternoon.
Alhamdulillah lampunya baru nyala.
Ya,
Sempet deg-deg gini tadi.
the connections. Is it raining over there?
Sudah bisa dimulai kah?
Yeah, I guess we better start. It's 1:35. Oh, okay.
Right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Sebentar Bu. Bergema kelihatan. Oke. Apakah masih bergema Bu?
No, it's very clear.
Oke. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, Bu Dina.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good
Upi,
afternoon,
I
Bu
see that.
Eri. Yeah, so great to see you today.
Can you hear my voice?
Very clear.
Okay. Okay, Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Thanks God that finally today we will have our last session ya Bu Dina ya.
Yeah, second session
of the short course series, and let me wait a second. This short course series is the last session from the series of courses, starting with Dr. Ibrar Bak from Queen's University with the theme Digital Literacy in Social Sciences. And then the second is Dr. Aisling O'Boyle from Queen's University too, with the theme of corpus-based research. And then the third is Dr. Erin Early, also from Queen's University, with the theme of systematic review research. And the fourth session is from Sultan Ageng Tirtayasa University. It is Dr. Udi Samanhudi. And the last will be Dr. Dina Rachmawati that has started last week, and this is the second session from Dr. Dina Rachmawati session with the theme of Photovoice in social science research. Okay, before we start to hear the presentation from Dr. Dina, let me read the CV from Dr. Dina that I have forgotten to read in last week's session. I'm truly sorry for that.
It's okay, Barry. That's fine.
Because of the trouble, and then I got nervous. Yeah. Dr. Dina Rachmawati got the BA in English Language and Literature from Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia, or UPI, and then the Master of Art in English Education also from UPI, and she also got the PhD in English Education also from UPI. So
okay,
she
so
is
I'm 100% UPI.
a loyal
okay, yeah.
loyal UPI students, yeah. Okay, and then for the employment, Dr. Dina starting in as English language teacher in Polytechnic Tridharma Bandung, and then she joined the Universitas Sultan Ageng Tirtayasa as a lecturer in English Education Department from 2010 until present. And from 2020 until present, she was joining the International Affairs as the International Affairs Coordinator in the International Office of Untirta. Okay, that is the background of Dr. Dina, and she got many grants in these years from 2015 up to 2020. Almost every year she got the grant, so this is a proof that Dr. Dina really diligent in making researches. And her research expertise is in the fields of material developments of English as foreign language, English as a foreign language teaching, systematic functional linguistics, discourse analysis, and also teacher professional development in EFL context. She is also one of the editorial board of Journal of English Language Studies, or JALS, in English Education of Untirta. And she is also a reviewer in Research and Innovation in Language Learning, or Real Journal. Yeah, that was a little bit background from Dr. Dina. And she is also a member of some national and international bodies, like the members of ISELT in 2016 to 2020, and then a member of ASEAN Teaching English as Foreign Language, and also a member of TEFLIN Indonesia. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit introduction for Dr. Dina Rachmawati. So after this short introduction, so I guess it's time for Dr. Dina to continue the presentation from last week, and this will be the last session of the series of short course from International Office Affair. So Dr. Dina, the time is yours.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day,
Waalaikumsalam
everyone.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Ibu Eri, for the opening and introductions. I'm so exciting meeting everyone today. Yeah, thanks also all to the participants of this last sessions of the first series of the online short course series program held by Panca Pelita, Pusat Pelayanan International of Universitas Sultan Ageng Tirtayasa. Actually, it's a new acronym for International Office of Untirta. I'm announcing it publicly for the first time in this program. Hope that's okay, Pak Udi, yeah? So now just call us, okay, or PLES, Pelita, yeah? Pelita, as Pelita.
Pelita or IO.
Yeah, or IO, okay? Okay, today is our second meeting. I'd like to give you the preview of our discussions for today. Okay, in these sessions, I'm planning to talk less. I designed my presentation to only less than an hour presentations. Then I'll provide more exercises for you, especially my students, so that you, especially my student, can have a clear depictions of how to do Photovoice research method. I'm afraid that the ideas that you have about Photovoice research method are still abstract. Yeah, so let's make them real or more real by doing more practices. First, we'll do reflections. Yeah, these okay. No, could you please move to the second slide? We'll do reflections on your personal learning. Yeah. Okay, second is review. No, the previous one. Yeah, okay, this one. Second is review. The third is discussions on data collections and data analysis. In the data collection and so there will be exercises here, yeah, or practices. So I really expect your active participations in these activities. Okay, next slide. No. Okay. The reason why I decided to have reflections as the opening of my second session is to make you more aware that reflective practices are fundamentals in our learning success, or yeah, in our learning process. A lot of research has shown that reflective practices is vital for enhancing our experience, the quality of ourself, and our knowledge. As you can see in the slide, yeah, reflections is important. Yeah, it's an important practice for students to make sense. No, still this in the second. No. Okay, yeah, correct. To make sense and grow from learning experience. Anonymous. Yeah, I don't know the who said about that. Yeah, if you Google it, and you will find out that there are a lot of benefits we can get by doing reflective practice. Reflective practice is a tool which we can use in all aspects of our life to analyze our actions, yeah, especially our learning. Reflective practices enable us to make sense of what we have done, we have said, thought, and make us think about possible actions and consequences. Yeah, reflective practice can be seen as a tool to further our knowledge and development. Okay, by doing this, actually, we are doing reflective practice of my own teaching, yeah, or my sharing session with you. Now, I want to know your understanding, yeah, toward the materials that we have discussed in the first sessions on Tuesday. Yeah. Okay, no, could you please show the next slide? Okay, this one. Oh no. I guess the polling. Yeah, not yet. Yeah, I'm going to. No. Okay, that's fine then. Okay, you cannot do the polling. That is okay. Okay. Now I have a questions. Yeah, from range 10 to 100. How good you understand the materials that we have discussed in the first sessions? Can I have the response in the chat box? Okay, from 10 to 100. How many percent or how good your understanding toward the materials? Is there any response yet from the participant? Okay, thank you very much, Sri Supia. Okay, Alfian, thank you very much. Okay. Other participants, please. Okay, thank you, Bu Delfina, 55%. Okay. Thank you, Hilya. Oh, very good. Pak is someone who is 70%. Very nice. A very good student. A very good participants. Okay, if I can make a kind of average number, I guess 50%. Yeah, now my next questions. What point of discussions in my presentation is still confusing to you? Or what part of Photovoice that probably you have not yet understand, or which need further clarifications? Just for your information, that today we are going to discuss further about data collections and data analysis, because in the first sessions we only discussed the historical background of Photovoice, and then also the procedures of doing the Photovoice research method. Yeah, probably to some of you still have you have questions. Then how should we collect the data? How should we analyze the data? Yeah. Okay. Any response for my second questions? No answer. If there is no answer, so I will proceed. Okay. Actually, there are 5 major points that we, the way how to describe, okay, then, okay, write an academic writing. So wait, I'll need to see the response first. To narrating, okay, good. Narrating photo voice in relation to review analysis, okay. And then the way how to describe the photo, okay. So yeah, very good. Thank you very much for the response. Yeah, that's in a very, let's say, fundamental or critical issues when discussing about photo voice. A lot of research discuss about that. Yeah. Okay, there are 5. Back to our points of our review. That there are 5 major points that we have discussed in the first meeting. First, you have to bear in mind about the positionality of photo voice research method in research paradigm. Yeah. So, to which research paradigm does photo voice research method belongs to? And then the underpinning theory of photo voice research method. Okay. Do you still remember the 3 underpinning theory of the research method? And then the goals of photo voice research method. Yeah, it's very important because it's the spirit of photo voice research method. And then the pioneers of photo voice research methods. Do you still remember? Yeah. And then the last is steps of photo voice research method. So just to make sure that I can have a clear picture of your learning, I have some questions to you. Yeah. Take it easy. Take it easy is not a high stake test, just a diagnostic test to diagnose your learning and my own teaching. Oh, wait, yeah, I'm asking Nugi about the polling. Wait. I guess for the first polling, you can retype in the chat box because Nugi or the IO team here has a technical problem dealing with the polling. So I'd like to ask you the first questions. To which research paradigm does photo voice belongs to? Okay. I'm waiting for the response. Okay, Bu Adolfina. Okay, Rizky Darmawan. Okay, very nice. Yeah, qualitative research. Okay, very nice. Okay, now come to the second questions. What school of thought that influenced the framework of qualitative research? Okay, what school of thought or does influence the framework of qualitative research method? Thank you also, Bu Eri, for the response. Come on, no response from you because it's okay. Thank you very much, Bu Eri, for the response. Constructivist. Okay, very nice. From my students? Come on. Yeah, because in the first meeting we have discussed about constructivism a little bit, yeah, about 2 schools of thought that influence our framework, or let's say research paradigm. Yeah, that qualitative is very much influenced by constructivist principles, while for quantitative research is very much influenced by positivism. Yeah, remember that's the very underlying thinking or frameworks in the research paradigm. So you have to understand and get acquaintance with the principles of the framework of those 2 different school of thoughts. Yeah. Okay. Now, what are the underpinning theory of photo voice research method? The 3. Can you? Okay, I'm waiting. It's 5 seconds, 10 seconds. These underpinning theories are the spirit. So when you want to conduct a research and you are interested uh, in doing the research by employing Photovoice research method, then you have to a kinds of recall, yeah, or ask yourself whether the purpose of your research are in line with the spirit of Photovoice research. The three, do you still remember the three underpinning theories? The first is Freire's. Okay, very nice, Salma. Yeah, it's Salma, Nafi. Okay, yeah, the first is the conceptions from Freire about critical consciousness of educations. Okay, and then this second one is feminism. Ya Allah, oh my God, thank you very much. Sorry, yeah. And then the last is documentary photography. Those are the three underpinning theory of Photovoice research method. And now the fourth, who are the pioneers of Photovoice research method? Okay, Bu Adolfina, thank you very much. We got the answer already. And now the last questions. The goal. What are the goals of Photovoice research method? The goals are also at least three. The goals which were stated by Wang and Boris, 1997. Okay, Salma. Yeah, very good. Enable community reflections on strength and concern. Very nice. Yeah, good. Second, Salma, you're very good students. You took a lot of notes, I guess, or you screenshot my PowerPoint. Yeah, two more. Or the other two are first promoting knowledge and critical dialogue through discussions, and then the last is it's very critical. Okay, yeah, good. Rich decision maker and advocate for change. Those are the spirit of Photovoice. So it's just like a movement, yeah, a movement which not only to enable you as an individual, but also the community, yeah, of a change. So the community has a concerns of particular issues, and they think that it should be make a kinds of change. So Photovoice will be a very good method to implement. Yeah, thank you very much. No, it's finished already. Yeah, I'm responding to Nugi about the polling. Yeah, she fixed the problem, but we are done. Yeah. The lesson we can learn from the activity that we just did is having a clear answer to those questions illustrate your understanding on the whole points of the first meeting. If you're not sure, it means you need to reflect to your own learning. Yeah. So it's all applicable to your individual learning and your another process of learning, yeah, not only in the short course series. Okay, next slide, please. No. To refresh your memory, yeah. Move to the next slide. To refresh your memory, I would like to shortly begin with re-explaining what Photovoice research method is. Yeah. to Wang and verse 1997, Photovoice is community-based participatory action research method. Yeah, do you still remember the reason why it is called participatory and action research? Masih ada ingat? It's a participatory research because in Photovoice, the participants are actively interwoven into the research process. So the researcher and the participant work together. So we do not see the participants as informants who give informations to to the researchers and the subject of the data collections or the source of data of the research, but the participants and the researcher work together again, in collecting the data and in analyzing the data. That's why it is called participatory research. In this research, the involvements can take many forms, taking photographs and analyzing again, the data. And it is called action research because it seeks, to empower people to discover a way out from problems they have in their daily lives. So Photovoice allow community or you, to identify, to observe, and then to enhance the quality or the concerns or priorities that your community have. Again, the aims of Photovoice research method, it is a visual method which aims enabling community reflections, on strengths and concerns, and promoting knowledge and critical dialogue through the discussions of photographs and reaching decisions maker and advocate for change. This goal derives from the aims of the project that Wang and Buris were doing in China. They wanted to know how women's health were affected by the community actions and other social practices and how the condition should be improved. Next slide, please. So in its applications, as stated by Lux, 2017, Photovoice research method applicability is very flexible. To Wang and Boris, Photovoice was used as a technique of need assessments, figuring out the women's in unions needs in order to improve their quality of life. As you can read on the slide, Photovoice can be used as a sole methodology for a particular study. It can also be used in conjunctions with other methodologies, used within case study approach or augmented with methods not usually prescribed within Photovoice, such as surveys, participants' observations, and document analysis. Next slide, please. Recalling to the to the three articles I have said earlier, and we have shortly discussed that Photovoice was used differently. I'm sending another article. Oh wait, I haven't opened the file. Wait. I sent the fourth articles in the chat box so you can download it. It was written by Indonesians authors. Yeah, one of the authors is my guru. Yeah, or I call him as Suhu. Yeah. In the first and in the second article at the top sides of the slides, yeah, the Photovoice research method were used similarly as Wang and Buris did. The Photovoice was used solely as a research method in which all the procedures and steps were conducted and prescribed in the method. Yeah. Meanwhile, in the third and in the fourth slides at the bottom, the Photovoice were used in a case study or in conjunctions with case study method. So you can read, yeah, the last article that I have sent in the chat box, and you can study further, and you will find out the applicability of this research method, yeah, for us, that we can creatively, make kinds of adjustments, yeah, how to apply the method in our research. Okay, next slide, please. As you know that there are variations, yeah, in terms of the steps in conducting Photovoice research method. But again, in my discussions, I'll focus on the steps proposed by Lodge 2017. The steps are identifications, invitations, educations, documentations, narrations, ideation, presentations, and confirmations. Yeah. Next slide, please. Okay, as you can see on the slides, yeah, it provides little descriptions about all the processes. Yeah, identifications is the process where the researcher clarifies the objectives of the projects of the research or the research, identify the site, potential participants to be involved. In this stage, or this stage might be a personal process, or might be teamwork, yeah, with your research team project, and or with the community members. In the second or the second stage is invitations. Yeah, it is a process when the researcher asks community member or people to be involved in the research. This can be done by doing personal approach or doing focus group discussions. Yeah, this clarifying the purpose of the research, and you'll like to invite participants to get involved in your research. Yeah, it will be very depends on your creativity how to make them involved in your research. Yeah, but usually making a good rapport with them is very important. Yeah, to make them interested in your research. And then the third is education. In this stage, the researcher explains, yeah, the purpose of the research project, discuss about the issues being targeted, or let's say a concern, yeah, which will be further explored in the research, and then clarify the participants' role and right and ethical issues. But here I will not discuss further, yeah, since it has been discussed in the first meeting. In this stage, the researcher also gives a sort of training, yeah, to the participants to take the pictures, and then to narrate, yeah, to give narrations also, yeah. And documentations is the process of taking photographs. In the process, the co-researchers, yeah, are collecting the data, yeah, which respond to the questions asked or discussed in the first stage. Now, come to the narrations process. Yeah, the process can be done individually or preceded by a focus group discussions where the participant presented their photograph and select, yeah, the photographs to be narrated and exhibited. Now come to ideations. Yeah, it's a process where the researchers and the co-researcher work together in finding out the themes of the photographs. Yeah, it's a part of data analysis, by the way. Yeah, and then educations. It refers to uh, a process, yeah, of finding out the theme. Yeah, wait, yeah, educations. Wait, which what am I explaining? Oh, ideations, right? Not education, but ideations. After ideations, what is presentation? Presentations, right? Okay, presentations is a process where the participants exhibit their photographs and present the photographs along with the narrations to the community members. Yeah, the purpose is to create a critical dialogue to make people aware of the issues being explored, yeah, in the project, and to make all not only between the co-researchers and the community, but the critical dialogue also happens between the participants. Yeah? And then the last is confirmation. It's a process of confirming the contribution of the critical dialogue, which has been done in the presentations process, and the whole process of the Photovoice research method. Yeah. And then next slide, please. Wait for a second. Yeah? I need to. Now we come to the core of our discussion for today. Yeah, I gave you this assignment last week. Yeah, from the first to the next slides were actually review. Yeah, that we have discussed in the first meeting. Now we are coming to the discussions of data collections. Probably to some of you, yeah, or to Bu Eri, yeah, to Pak Udi, and to some other colleagues here. This issue or this point is what is it? You already know, yeah, what data is, but probably to some students they're still confused. So what is data? Yeah, data collection. Now we have to firstly start with what data is. Yeah, from these assignments. Yeah, can you guess? Yeah, what is actually data that I need from this activity?
The response maybe, Bu Dina?
Yeah, sure. I need response from the participants, especially from undergraduate students. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got many response from this assignment?
Yeah, of course. There are the last time I made recap with Nugi this morning. There were around 63, yeah, Nugi, or 70,
Oh,
yeah,
very
70
good.
tags in IO's
Okay.
what is it? Instagram, right?
Mhm.
Instagram. And they were very interesting. Let's have a discussion on this, yeah,
Okay.
in the next slides. Very interesting.
Okay, very good.
I will also share, yeah, share the files with you so that you can work in a group, yeah, and analyze the data. Last night, when I read one of the Photovoice made by the participants, I laughed. And
Yeah.
it was not hilarious, yeah, not
Yeah.
hilarious, but oh yeah, it's correct, yeah, it's really captured probably the students what is it, feelings, yeah, dealing with the online learning. It's very seru Bu Eri, yeah. Very interesting. Okay, any response about about this? So data, what data do I need? Yeah. If there's no response, let's skip. So let's go to the next slides. Yeah, and the students or the participant can figure it out later in the discussions. Yeah. No, next slide, please. Understanding the concept. Yeah, the concept of what data is, what do we need to answer research questions or solve our problem is fundamental in research. Yeah, as you read on the slide, or tadi, I guess, what slide is it? Yeah, what does the researcher want to know? Yeah, what does the researcher need to answer the questions? Our discussion just now highlights in answering our research questions to know what data we need. Yeah, by knowing the type of data that we need, we'll know the best way to collect our data. Yeah, to answer our research questions. And these are the process that researchers endures in data collections process. So data collection is a way of collecting information, yeah, which is needed to answer your research questions. So it's slides. Okay, now come to the next slide. Oh yeah, in qualitative data, yeah, the data were collected in the form of text, yeah, images, or even video and audio, yeah. There are a lot of types of data that researcher collect, yeah, and the collection will depends again, yeah, on your research questions. But all the data relate with our five sense: what we hear, what the participants say, or what the participant said, what the participant thinking, all the things relate to the five senses. Yeah. Okay. Next slide, please. No. So how then we collect the data from the five senses of our participants? There are several ways. Yeah. As you can see on the slides, you can conduct interview with types of interview filables, yeah, and then observations, and then surveys and focus group discussions, or even from documents or artifacts, yeah. Again, depends on the types of data you need to collect to your research to answer your research questions. Okay, again, no, because I only have 15 minutes left, yeah, for the presentations. Hopefully it's enough, yeah. Now, we have to bear in mind that qualitative research really heavily not realized but influenced by inductive processings in reasoning, ya. Jadi inductive reasoning, which actually start from observations, yeah. Then it comes to the theory. So what we see in the field, what we see in the research sites, yeah, that's the beginning stage of the reasoning. Unlike the quantitative research, yeah, which start uh, the reasoning or the thinking processes from theory. Okay, next note. Okay, as you can see in the slides, yeah, that in there are three stages, yeah, in inductive reasoning. The first, you look in the observation, you look for patterns, yeah. You look examples, and the data can be put in the diagrams, tables, pictures. It's the data display, by the way, yeah, to help people to discover patterns. And then next is make a kind of conjecture, and then use your observations to make guess about the patterns, and then verify, yeah. Use your logical reasoning skill to decide if the conjecture is valid or not, yeah. In the next slides, I'll show you, yeah, the process of, next slide, yeah, the process or the diagrams of qualitative data analysis. If you search in the internet or when you read, yeah, references regarding qualitative data analysis, you will find out that qualitative data analysis is a non-linear process, unlike the quantitative one, yeah, non-linear, and it's very spontaneous and iterative. Iterative means that you go back and forth, yeah. So the step is not like first you collect the data and then you analyze the data and then the last you can or you come with the finding. No, in quantitative data analysis, all the process, yeah, data collections and then data analysis and displaying your data happen simultaneously, even though you can collect data at the first time, yeah. And then when you are doing the data collections and then you find out a kinds of temporal finding, and you can put the finding. Yeah, for example, you make a kinds of you display the data, but temporarily. Yeah, for only for temporal time, and then after displaying, you can what is it kinds of temporal conclusions to it. But again, yeah, when you find that there is something else that you can explore further, then you can go back to the site and then again collect the data needed. Yeah. So again, the three features of data analysis of qualitative is spontaneous, and then what is it, non-linear, and it is iterative. Yeah, so you can go back and forth. Another way, yeah, of doing the analysis in quantitative research, yeah, after you collect the data, yeah, and then you analyze the data. Actually, there are a lot of variations of data collections, yeah, but as I know that, oh, next slide, no, please. Yeah. The steps proposed by Mas and Haberman, yeah, the diagram I've just shown you in the previous slides, yeah, that it consists of data collections, data condensation, and then data display, yeah. And why it is called data condensation? Because data is extracted, yeah, condensed. In the first publications, my Haberman used the term data reductions, and then in the following years, yeah, in 2014, if I'm not mistaken, in the last publications, then he revised the term, yeah, and comes with the term data condensation, because data is not reduced, are not reduced, but data is are extracted or condensed. Yeah. Besides employing the methods, for example, proposed by Mas and Haberman, we can use also kinds of thematics analysis. Yeah, we're looking for patterns, but yeah, as you can see on the slides, yeah, here that's what is it, the descriptions of what thematic analysis is, and the what's it, the right part, yeah, show you again, yeah, actually we need to revise this, yeah, because it provides or gives illustrations of a linear process, yeah, proses yang linear gitu, from qualitative data, and then you come with the codes, and then it comes with the themes. But again, yeah, after the theme, you can also go back to the process of collecting the data if you think that there are other data that needed to be collected. Yeah, it's also show, but it just show you. Yeah, then what coding is when you give label, yeah, label to a chunk of data, and then you put the codes into several categories, or when you find emerging themes, yeah, from the data, yeah, those processes shows how you analyze the data. I believe, yeah, what I am explaining now are still abstract for you, yeah, especially students. Now let's have a discussions in the following slides, yeah, how to do the analysis in qualitative data, what is it, in qualitative research. Okay, no. Oh yeah, I guess I really need to clarify this, yeah, regarding about approaches to coding, yeah, or how you give codes or labels to your data in quantitative research data analysis. Actually, there are three different approaches, yeah, to coding. The first is conventional content analysis, and then the second one is a direct content analysis, and then the fourth is summative content analysis approach. Yeah. So the difference between those approaches are, for the first one, the conventional content analysis, the codes are derived from data. Yeah. The codes are defined during data analysis, while for the second approach, the directed content analysis, codes are defined before and during the data analysis. Yeah, or to what is it, Mas and Haberman, it is called what is it, protocol coding. Yeah? We have provided the codes based on theories. or any other relevant research findings. Yeah, and the last is summative content analysis. The keywords, yeah, are identified. So you have provided keywords, yeah, which has been identified before and during the data analysis. The keywords are derived from for example, in the interest of researchers or review of literature. So it's okay if you have provided theories, yeah, to approach your data, or even you look for emerging themes, yeah, from the data. So because there are three different approaches to coding, yeah, in qualitative data analysis. Okay, this slide. No, this slide correct. No, I just I'm showing you actually my project I am doing with Anna Tambunan. Is Anna here? Last week, Anna is also the participants of my studies. So actually, without her permissions, yeah, uh, I I'm showing you this, yeah. So now we are in the process of submitting or doing the last revisions of our research using Photovoice research method, yeah, in investigating the students' feeling dealing with learning writing in English. Yeah, it's very interesting, and I am the co-researchers of this project, and Anna Riana is the co-researcher. It's very interesting when we conduct this research, and it really show. Was it our experience are very similar with the statements and or the clarification made Wang and Buris and other researchers in who are doing who did a photo voice research method as well. Yeah, one of the statement given by Wang and was, if I'm not mistaken, that the processes, yeah, the procedures, for example, the 8 procedures or the stages in conducting the photo voice research methods uh, are not rigid. For example, you can make a repetitions or you can redo a process or the stage uh, more than one, for example, yeah. More than, for example, in the process of educations, yeah, or educating the participants about the research, yeah, that is okay. Just like what I experienced in conducting this research, yeah, we recollected the data, yeah, we got our initial data, we got our first data analysis, but when we present the data, yeah, to our tutors, and then the tutors just said the data gave no insights, yeah. Oh, so just like rubbish, because there are kinds of we miss something. We miss something in doing the data collection. So, okay, we just recollected the data, and when we come with our second data, and yeah, it provides a better insight. My experience here tells you that, again, yeah, the procedures of doing photo voice research method are not rigid. Yeah, so you again can repeat one of the step, or repeat more than once. Yeah, in each of the step. It's just based on the needs of your research. Yeah? Now come to the next slides. Again, yeah, what we can learn from the photo voice research method, that is, some participants always, not always, face a kinds of confusions with producing types of photo to respond to the prompt or the questions, yeah, or refers to the instructions given by researchers, yeah. As the research also showed, this is the first article, yeah, that I showed you last week, yeah, related with the possibility of using photo voice research method in higher educations. Was also experienced the same in the first beginning, or in the beginning weeks of his research, or their research. They find out that the participant got confused how to define, yeah. The instructions was to give or to portray their feelings or their thinking about, or the concept of effective teaching and good learning, yeah. That's the experience of the participant. And then at the end, yeah, after repeating the process of educating the participants, then comes with these, yeah, these are the two examples taken from the research. The concept of teaching, the left one, and the concept of good learning. The what is it in the first picture or figure? The participants stated that teaching and learning is not an individual endeavor or process. Yeah, it really relies on the process or the connections, yeah, or the interaction between the participant, the students, and the teachers. So the participant see that the teaching learning process is a collaborative effort, while in the second picture, the participants portrayed his bed. It's very interesting. Yeah. You can see from the narrations. This is my bed. I've recently started changing out of my schedule. I was going to bed between midnight and 2, waking up at 7. I reached every night, but I've changed my schedule. I am in bed by 10. I read for half an hour, blah, 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 blah. Showing you all, illustrating the process of learning. And also, what is it? Uh, no, not functions, but a role of taking nap, yeah, or going to bed in the processes in learning is also an issues for the students. Yeah, without proper sleep, then probably we are not going to succeed in our study. Yeah, that's the issues that the students would like to have highlight by exhibiting and narrating the picture. Now come to this one. Yeah, actually what you, yeah, need to focus on is on how you narrate the picture, what picture to take. Yeah, I'm showing you this one. Yeah, it's the second articles I've shared or I shared last week. Yeah, it's actually the final picture that the participants decided to exhibit, yeah, and then to narrate. Because in Photovoice research method, taking the picture is not a single or one shot activity. You just shot the picture, okay, I guess this one, and then you narrate the picture, yeah. Not like that, but you collect what is it, more than once picture that probably will respond to the prompt or the questions or instructions given by the researcher. And then when you come up, yeah, or when you do the group discussions with the researcher, then you discuss for an issues and you choose with picture to narrate. Yeah, this is what the participants did after what is it, collecting several pictures, and then they found kinds of themes, yeah, themes about the exposures or the issues of a cigarette in their community. That one of the theme that the community need to pay attention is the tobacco, what is it, advertising, actually targeting the youth. Yeah, that's the concerns of the participants. Look at from the way they advertise the tobacco, blah 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 blah. Yeah, and then another what is it? Participants showed decided to publish or exhibit this picture after the critical dialogue. They then find out that what is it? Uh, the way they advertise their product, yeah, is also critical and so creative, so that people are what's it, intrigued or what is it, interested, let's say, yeah, interested to become a smoker because the advertising is so interesting. Yeah, there's another issues which what is it, got, yeah, from this research. Yeah, but what I am telling you this, that before you come up with your final picture, there are several processes, yeah, or the picture that you exhibit actually have gone through the process of discussions, yeah. After you are finding out the theme, then the pictures are presented, yeah. Okay, wait. Ibu Eri, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
Bu Dina.
Just right in time. Yeah, actually, I plan to present within less than an hour, and then actually I finished with the presentations. Yeah,
Okay.
because the following slides will be exercises.
Mhm.
So before we do the exercises with the participants, I would like to firstly ask probably questions if there are questions from the participants.
Okay. So the participants can ask the questions in the chat box, or sorry, I forgot to unmute. Okay, so the participants can ask the questions in the chat box, or you can raise your hand or unmute your microphone to ask the questions to Dr. Dina.
Yeah, Bu Eri, actually, I'm terribly sorry. Yeah, it's not an excuse, by the way, but we are going to IO, yeah, or international office is going to have a meeting at the 3:30. So we are terribly sorry that we have to end, I guess, our sessions 15 minutes earlier. Is that okay?
So we will finish in 3 o'clock?
Quarter, yeah, a quarter past
Three
three, I guess.
quarter. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I guess it's all right. So we have around 45.
Yeah, 45
Yeah,
minutes is okay,
45
I guess.
minutes
Yeah, it's enough.
to have the question session. I think that will be enough time. Okay, anyone? Do you have any questions?
Or Ibu Adolfina, I guess I would like to uh, ask her, yeah, Bu Adolfina, because if
Yeah.
I'm not
Bu
mistaken,
Dal,
she has a
Bu
kinds of
Adalpina,
confusions, yeah.
Yes,
Miss
Bu
Rindu.
Dr. Dina, thank you. Yeah, actually, I'm writing on the chat box, but you already
Yeah, I poke you.
mentioned
Yeah.
my name. Yeah. Yes, actually, when I did the homework, the assignment, a few days, I was thinking about the questions and in relation to the short analysis. And I think I got difficulty in trying to relate. I mean, the question is about the feeling,
Yeah.
and I have to uh, analyze the picture, for example, with the short analysis. Okay, this is, I mean, the short analysis is part of narrating, or it is kind of different, for example, in focus discussion, or it takes place in that part, or it takes place during narrating.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Could you please show the next slide, Nugi?
Okay. Is there any more questions? So, oh, okay.
Okay.
So you will directly answer the
Yeah.
question from Ibu Adolfina, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Budina.
Yeah, when the researcher work together with the co-researcher or the participants, yeah, when they are inviting the participants in joining the research, actually they are explaining the concern or the main issues which is targeting, yeah, by the project. So giving a kinds of illustrations and then clarifications toward what issue actually, yeah, that need to be answered by the photographs and the narrations is made in the process, even from the very beginning, yeah, in the invitations process or in identifications processes. But in the identification process, the participant, probably not all the participants included in the first phase. That's why when the first time you work with the participants in the invitations process, you are clarifying the issues. Yeah? And in clarifying the issues, the researcher kinds of giving a prompt, yeah, or instructions that, like the research about the concept of what is it, the research which display the pictures of a bed. Yeah, actually the researcher only give a kinds of prompt. How do you define, yeah, good teaching and good learning, yeah, and effective learning? Okay, and then the participants go to, yeah, live their life normally and just like as normal as possible, and then they took picture which relates, yeah, to the instructions or to the prompts given by the researchers. After they collected, yeah, the photographs, and then come with the come to the process of what is it, the next focus group discussions, and then comes to the narrations process. In the narrations process, the researcher helps, yeah, give kinds of steps how the participant should narrate the photographs. Yeah, the showed or the points. Yeah, the showed actually the guidelines. Yeah, are the guidelines for the participants to voice, to advocate. Yeah, their voice, which has been captured by the photograph. Because based on my experience, without these guidelines, without the showed, the participants confused. How then should I narrate the picture, by the way? Yeah, it's also in line with the research conducted by WAS. Yeah, if no, not parameters, yeah, no points of reference, then confusions will always normally found, yeah, in the process of narrations. That's why I give you kinds of guidance or guidelines, yeah, to narrate the photograph. This also, yeah, probably the participants sometimes are not aware of these points of reference. Yeah, I will show you, yeah, in the assignments the result, or in the post, the Photovoice posted by the participants of this online short course series. Some of the participants really follow the guidelines, yeah, the showed guidelines, but to some others, they just didn't. And when I found this fact, yeah, actually I can go back, yeah, to the beginning pace, yeah, or I can re-educate again, yeah, re-educate the participants how they should narrate the photograph, yeah, because nanti in the next slide I will show you, yeah, the example given by one participant. Okay, do Bu Adolfina?
Yeah, thank you very
Okay.
much, Bu Dr. Dina. It's very insightful and make me curious.
Okay,
That's okay.
let's
Thank you
do
very
it.
much. Yeah.
Okay, you're welcome, Ibu Adolfina. I really hope that I can answer your questions. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
It's very on target.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's
Good
see
question.
next slide. Nugi, please. The next slide. No, not that one. Yeah. Here, yeah, you can analyze this showed, yeah, but my intentions of doing this is actually doing giving you exercise how to find out the theme, yeah, in the narrations. You can see, yeah, or probably should I assign the students, or gimana ya Bu Ari ya? Should they work in a group, yeah, in analyzing the narrations? produced by the participants here? Any
If it is in
idea?
group, then we should divide the
But I'm not,
participants.
yeah, will they be actively discuss about these assignments or not? Because we are learning from the previous experience. They just silence in the group, in the, what is it? Breakout room.
Yeah, I don't think it will work.
Or can we
As-
just ask, yeah, or here, yeah, directly the participants?
Yeah, I think that's better. I think
Yeah.
that's better.
Okay, participants, yeah.
In the first session, it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work at all. So I only talk with myself in the group.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, here I provided two pictures, yeah, two Photovoice actually, yeah. I'm not using the data from the Photovoice produced by the participant of this online short course series. Just to make it more interesting, I provided two here taken from the internet, and let's see, yeah. As the researcher, you got the data, yeah. You got the data. This research was intended to find out the participants' perceptions about COVID-19 pandemic, yeah. And they, or the participants, came out with this result, yeah, this picture and the narrations. You can read, yeah. I give you berapa Bu Eri? 5 minutes is 5 minutes enough to read and just to get a kinds of insights from these two texts.
Okay. I think 5 minutes will be
Enough,
enough,
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
to read.
While you are reading, yeah, and finding out for insights from the assignment, I'll do something else. Yeah, I'll retype the text. So hopefully we can, I can show you how students or the researcher can analyze, yeah, this type of data.
Anyone has finished the reading? Maybe you can type the answer in the chat box, or raise your hand, or just unmute your microphone.
Saya lagi ngetik dulu ya Bu Eri.
Okay. What things do you find in the narration, in the first narration and the second narration?
Yeah. Probably you can start from the first narrations, I guess, yeah. Maybe it's not easier to type at the same time while I also showing my slides and Zoom. It's too complicated to do it all at the same time. Or the feeling, yeah. I should give you a kind of what's it? Guidance, yeah. How about the feelings of the two participants in these two Photovoice, yeah? What are
Yeah, I
their,
think.
yeah, what are their voices? How do they what do they uh, what is it, advocate in these two pictures?
Yeah, that's good clue.
Yeah. Okay, participants. got the feeling, I guess. Okay, let's see from the first take. Yeah, on my daily walk, I have encountered parents who took children to their neighborhood park. Yeah, to prove that signs and yellow tape around the playground were still there. This made me think about things we used to take for granted and the fragility of our circumstances. Losing our normal, okay, the effect of COVID-19, okay, boleh ya. The fragility of our circumstances. Losing our normal life is scary, but if normal, yeah, was what got us in this mess in the first place, maybe I don't want to go back to normal. Yeah, maybe it's an opportunity for us to rethink our reality and make different, hopefully better choices for the future. Yeah. While in the second picture, I'll read the text for you. Yeah. This picture convey COVID-19 is affecting me. Yeah. Look at how the COVID-19, yeah, pandemic affect on the life of these two participants. Okay, very nice, Alfian. Yeah, these are one of the issues. Yeah, faith and family. Okay, good. Yeah, you are actually, Alfian, by come to that 2 points. Yeah, you are actually giving label to the data. Yeah, that you can read. Yeah, or let's say it's your research. You got the data. Yeah, you got the data, and you come up with the coding process. You're doing the coding process. You give labels. Yeah. Nugi, yeah, could you please stop screen sharing? Yeah, wait. Yeah, this one. Yeah, so that I can, this one. Yeah.
There is an answer from Bu Adolfina to
Adolfina,
Bu
yeah,
Dina.
wait for a second.
How COVID-19 affects someone's life.
Good, yeah. That's one of the issue here, but let's go further from there. How the effects, yeah, the effect that COVID-19's what's it? Effects, yeah, yeah. Dampak yang the impact of the effects of the COVID-19. Look, yeah, from Afian's point of view, yeah, it deals with faith and what?
Faith and family.
Faith and family, yeah. In this second, what's it? Picture, yeah. Get closer with the God and family, good, yeah. So COVID-19 give positive effect, yeah, because it brings you closer to your God and family, yeah. And then beside that, if you compare these two narrations, what can you get?
Maybe time for reflection.
Time, good, yeah. COVID-19 make us people reflect, yeah,
Yes.
to what we have been through earlier and the futures that the COVID-19 might bring, yeah. After
So,
all 1 years of doing isolations, yeah, and other
yeah.
things.
So
Good.
we'll become more grateful for what we got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good, correct. Can you find other things beside those things mentioned earlier?
Okay, from Leili Martin, blessing in disguise.
Good,
Yeah.
very good, very nice. Blessing in disguise. Very nice, yeah. So COVID-19 pandemic is a blessing in disguise, yeah. And if we relate, yeah, to if we are presenting the data, yeah, probably you kind needs of what's it, justifications, yeah. How then it gives you positive things, yeah. Or how then COVID-19, yeah, bring blessing. Beside that, other things,
Maybe bring order.
breaking order. Yeah.
Now, what?
Ini Boni
Comparing.
nyari. Ini punyanya. Coba
The first, excuse me.
bisa penuh pila gitu. Ini
No.
punya.
No,
Hello?
no.
Who is
That's a
speaking?
leaking. Yeah. They're both
Okay.
searching. Yeah. If you compare the first and the second picture, yeah, to my understanding, they're different orientations. Yeah. For the second one, I found it's more personal oriented, while for the second one, the author seems more has a kinds of bigger orientations. He see the pandemic as a social issues, yeah, not or the positive things affects socially, while for the second one, individual. So between individual orientations, while this one is public orientations. Yeah, look at from the picture itself. Yeah, the first picture, the issues are that the the not the the co-researcher or the participant he present. Yeah, the taman kota, ya, taman bermain of the children's. Yeah, while this one, the second picture, the participant display, yeah, personal belongings. Yeah, so the effects. So COVID-19 pandemic doesn't only affects, yeah, participants individually but socially. Those are another things, yeah, which we can get, yeah, after analyzing all the data. It's only two examples, yeah, how we can see patterns of themes in the narrations or in the data. Now let's this one. Yeah, let's skip this one. These are the data. I will share. Yeah, but I need to stop screen sharing because I'll send the data. Wait, ya. Nu tadi nama filenya apa nu ya? Yeah, what's the file name? Because I have a lot of files, so I have to use project, select project. Oh, could you please share the file in the chat box, no, please? Okay, so that the participant can see, can see the Photovoice produced by the participant in the short course series. Yeah, let's wait for Nubi to share the file in the chat box, and I'll show you again, yeah, my slides. I only took 3 photographs, yeah, taken from the participants. It's very interesting, yeah.
There is a comment more from Laili Martin.
Okay, Laili, yeah. What is
the first one? The first one is more like self-relation to external surroundings, and the second is more to internal change, relation to God.
Good, yeah,
Is it?
a very good analysis. Okay. Can you see has it, no, finished? Okay, it's still uploading. Yeah, there are 63 photographs in the file sent by Nubi. Yeah, it is in MS Word format, so you can see the screenshot made by Nubi. Yeah, collecting all the data from the participants. Here, seeing the picture, we're only seeing the picture, what are actually the issues? Thank you, Nubi.
Okay, it's still downloading.
Yeah, it's still downloading. Yeah. Let's say these are your data, yeah? Let's say these are your data, and now you are in the process of analyzing the data. So in qualitative, you are looking for patterns, yeah? mencari pola. You're looking for emerging themes, yeah, from the data. The data here in Photovoice are the narrations, yeah, in that, what is it, included in the photographs. Yeah? First one, I guess, is it clear, Barry? The slides? Can you see the
Yes.
picture and also the narrations?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
trying to view.
Okay. Only looking at the pictures, yeah, we can see two issues, yeah, for me, yeah, to my understanding. Okay. Which one? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Need to display. I need response, yeah, from the participants, because we are doing an exercise here, yeah. So, okay, Rindu, yeah, Rindu. Now today you on your cam, yeah. The last meeting you off your cam. I'm very familiar with your name and your face. So now I require you to actively participate in my sessions, not only in Paudi sessions. Because I guess you are a very big fans of Paudi Samanhudi, yeah? Okay, now, not only Rindu, yeah, I also inviting other participants to participate here, yeah? Come on. What are issues or themes that you can get after reading the narrations, and also we are seeing the picture here? What are actually, yeah, the voice of the participants here?
I apologize, Miss Dina, but I think it's too small that I cannot read it.
Oh, you cannot read?
Yeah, it's too small.
Okay.
Yes, it's very, very small.
Oh, very
Hurting
small.
my eye.
But in my laptop, it's very clear because I have very big screen. Okay, you can check the data which has been uploaded, yeah, or shared by Nugi in the chat box. Yeah, these three photo voice are taken from the files actually. Yeah, I just copy paste from the data collected by Nugi, and then I put here on the slides. Yeah, only seeing the picture of the right side. Yeah, on my sides. Yeah, the fonts and the blur screens, yeah, displaying PowerPoint slides, yeah. What issues can you get? Kira-kira apa tuh?
I think when I see I cannot see the narrations very clearly actually because of the small writings, but I
Okay.
can guess.
Okay, good. Yeah, you can guess. Well, I'll fix the presentation.
Okay, I think
Gimana? Iya, gimana coba?
I can guess
Gimana?
from the pictures, from the various pictures. There are many interesting pictures. Maybe it's dealing with the what is it? Some problems dealing with the online learning. Yeah, I can see that there is a picture with very dark room. Yeah.
Yeah.
while joining an online session in the dark room, and then joining in with a very concerned face.
Yeah. Very interesting, right?
Yeah, very expressive. Yeah,
Expressive.
very
Yeah.
expressive.
Yeah.
So
Now
many
we really know, yeah.
expressions.
We
Yeah,
can really learn, yeah, or
yeah,
know the students' voices, yeah, in about online learning.
Yeah, so we can see it from the expression. We can
Yeah.
guess.
And this one, I'm fixing the display actually. Hopefully now it's much bigger and you can read.
Okay, it's
Like,
better, much
yeah,
more.
hopefully,
Yeah.
because it is a screenshot from the laptop and then presented in the slides. Yeah, it's a little bit problematic. Yeah, because the narration is not clear.
I think Rindu will have a clearer
This one.
view. You can
No,
share
yeah.
your opinion, Rindu. Miss Rindu.
Is it my okay.
Oh yeah,
Good.
very okay.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
nice, Nugi. Nugi, thank you very much for the help. Yeah. Now you can see the narrations clearly, right? Better, much better.
Okay.
Okay.
That's very helping.
Okay. Thank you very much, Nugi. Yeah. Okay. Just display or show the second and the third. No. Okay. Very good. Okay, this one, the third one, yeah. This photo explains how I took a short course in low signal conditions, yeah, because of the heavy rain and wind, but I must stay on this course. Learning has its challenges, okay, especially in the current pandemic. The signal is already a true friend in the state. Okay, very nice. Even though the signal was bad, the speaker voice was intermittent, like long distance relationship, but it still felt good when learning. Very nice. What can you learn from the narrations? What theme can you get? Yeah, when we relate, yeah, these narrations to the issues of online learning nowadays. What theme actually can you get from the narrations? First, yeah,
Challenges.
challenge. Yeah, okay, challenges. Okay, now challenge. You can go deeper. What challenge actually the participant or students face in online learning?
Signal condition,
Okay, yeah, in
the
Indonesia,
weather.
okay, yeah, good.
Yeah.
Signal is really an issue, yeah. When there's a heavy rain, as area, or even you,
I experienced it.
yeah, the signal just went bad, yeah. It's very true. Yeah? It's a true friend, yeah. Kalau kata Leila Putri, yeah, it's a true friend. Again, yeah. I also found the same theme in the second or in the picture on the middle, yeah, and issues about signal. No, could you please zoom the second picture in the middle? Tuh kan nggak kerasa ya when we have a discussions is 6:15 already, very. Look, yeah. I took this photo when I would like to join the online short course held by IO and Tirtayasa series fit with me, yeah. Actually, I felt grateful. Okay, felt grateful. It's the feeling, yeah, which shows positive things or the feeling of being happy, yeah, that I could join this event because I got many new materials, blah, 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 yeah. Beside the signal, yeah, the problems with the connections, there are all the other, what is it, data or issues, yeah, advocated by the participants here. Kira-kira apa nih?
Feeling bored.
Ada data apa lagi yang bisa kita dapat dari data ini? Dari
I think it's still dealing with the internet connection.
Yeah, beside internet connection.
Oh, and then the solution is
okay,
to
good, yeah. We always
record
seek
the
for
voice.
solutions. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we always have problems with internet connection. So, what can we do about it? Yeah, as a collective effort. Yeah, probably we have a face a problem with the internet connection here. Yeah, in my in my place, but other students, yeah, can provide solutions, or other students can help other students which has a bad connection by providing, for example, this one, yeah, recording, the voice recording, which can be shared later on with their friends. Good. Jadi selain beside problems, these students also presented solutions, yeah, or alternative ways to deal with the problems. Okay,
and there
thank
is
you very
cooperation,
much.
I think, yeah.
Bu Eri, yeah.
There is a cooperation.
Good, yeah.
With the
Collaborative
friends.
efforts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Okay, the first slide now. Okay, since we studied online, learning is a habit, yeah, wherever, yeah, whenever. When I want to go somewhere, I have to prepare everything. I have to brought earphones, laptop. I have to make sure all the phones and laptop are can connected with internet, yeah, blah blah blah. What, okay, what issues here that we can get from the narrations?
The other participants,
Ayo participants.
I'm afraid they will get bored
Yeah, kebon.
if I keep
Atmosphere.
answering. Okay.
Alfian or Bu Eri can
Okay.
just pick a name from the list of the participants.
Yes.
I think it's about being bored.
Being, was it board?
Online bored.
Okay, board.
Yeah, in an online learning atmosphere, because we can only see the slides and the people talk. We can only learn without without doing other things, maybe.
Yeah, that can be one of the issues. Yeah, thank you very much, Rindu. Other students, please, or participants, please. Since we studied online and it's a habit, blah blah blah. Yeah, I like to brought earphones, a laptop that I have to make sure that all my phones and laptop can connect it to the internet, because online learning usually come suddenly. That yeah, come suddenly. Okay, so you have to make sure that you already to join the class and often go to out there to make new vibes, because as we know, yeah, this is the issues that Rindu highlights. It's yeah, the feelings of apa was it, the students felt bored, yeah, with the activities of online learning, yeah, because they just do, for example, in their rooms, yeah, listening to the presentations of the tutors or the lecturers, yeah, blah 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 blah, okay, or sitting on bed on new atmosphere. Kira apa? Or the blue by phone instead sometimes. Just don't go the next time. There's nothing to learn from mine. No, Muhammad Arif, no. Don't get to what is it? Don't feel be offended, yeah? No.
Yeah, offended.
Yeah,
That's it.
we are learning here, yeah? We're learning here and we can learn from one another, yeah? No.
He's being shy.
Yeah, don't feel shy, yeah, or get offended, yeah? It's okay, yeah? And I'm showing
May
you
I?
the way. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Please,
Bu Adolfina.
Adolfina.
Yeah, yeah. I think. I mean, firstly, I think what Mbak Rindu stated here, it's good, very good. It creates a new habit of learning. At the
Okay.
first, previously, we just maybe bring some books or even a laptop without provide, for example, earphone or the preparation of internet connection, something like that. But now it became kind of trend or fashion or something like fad, yeah, FAD. So everyone bring their gadget in preparation for something. If they have schedule online, so they can prepare all those things together with them. Yeah, I think that's
yeah.
all.
Very
Yeah.
good. Yeah, what actually Rindu and Adolfina highlighted, to my understanding, is the flexibility of online learning. Yeah, the flexibility in terms of the time. Look, yeah, because katanya ya, the online learning usually comes suddenly. Okay, so here, not only the students but also the teachers, there's what is it? They have to be ready. Yeah, when there's a kind of change of schedules of doing the online learning. And then beside that, the place, yeah, the flexibility of the sites when we can do the online learning, yeah. We can do it at home or outside door, yeah, somewhere else. Besides that, yeah, the stages of preparations are different. Yeah, probably in a conventional way, you only prepare your books, yeah, your model and everything. Now in an online learning, we are preparing, for example, this one, yeah. So from these explanations, yeah, not only the flexibility, but the process of learning are different in terms of preparations as well. Yeah. So we need to provide kinds of, what do we call it? Yeah, other devices. Yeah, that we need. Yeah, like earphones and other supporting. What is it? Devices. Yeah. Or
Excuse
what
me,
is it?
Bu Dina.
Yeah.
You only have 3 minutes left.
3 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Next slide. This one. It's a very interesting. The most interesting. What is it? Photovoice. Look at the picture, Mary, and see the
This one
narrations.
is
Even
Arif.
so hilarious, but it really shows, yeah, an
He
issues.
shouts. He
Yeah, in
shouts in the
online
chat
learning.
box. Now
I
it's your
love
time, Arif.
hard, yeah. Reading the, what is it? The
Ma'am, please,
narration.
ma'am.
No,
Just don't.
it's
It's okay,
very
Arif.
good,
It's
Muhammad
okay.
Arif. Is it from Arif or Alfian actually? Alfian.
Arif, yeah.
Arif, yeah.
It's very
He,
entertaining.
it's very entertaining and eye-opening as well. Okay, I need them to be more aware with the students. Oh, I gave assignments to the students. They took several subjects. It means the students have multiple of assignments. Yeah, we face online learning means never-ending assignments. Actually, yeah, why I am displaying this photo voice is actually to show you how the narration should be made. Yeah, you only made this one, blah 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 blah. Well, actually, you have to follow the showed. What do you see in the photograph? Yeah, even though, yeah, I know we can see. Yeah, it is a boy. Yeah, with the kinds of medicines in the foreheads, and then there are phones, yeah, beside him. But you need to narrate it. Yeah, narrate the story that you have, that you need to, what is it, advocate, in the pictures. Yeah, what is happening? It means this is the medicine I took, yeah, every day. or yeah, as elaborative as possible. Yeah, but depends on
Don't
your
worry,
system.
Arif. That happens
Don't
to
worry,
me too.
Arif. Yeah.
Happens to us all.
Ma'am,
Okay.
please, ma'am.
Okay, but thank you very much. Yeah, I would like to appreciate all the students who have submitted the Photovoice to International's office Instagram. Thank you very much. And we'll pick 10 best pictures, yeah, or 10 best photographs. We will make a kind of announcement later on, yeah, Nugi? Nugi? Yeah.
I think this one is the most entertaining.
Yeah, the
Dina.
most entertaining and the most, yeah.
No, please. No, no.
Not the best, but the most
Not the
entertaining.
best, not the best. Yeah, not the best, but the most entertaining. Yeah, the criteria of the best photo voice is where you can really make your photograph. Was it can show the voice of the photograph? Yeah, following the shows. Okay, so
There's
oh yeah.
nothing to learn from my photo, ma'am. Please.
Oh, we can learn many things. I personally learn from your photographs. Yeah, really. It's an eye
That's
opener.
why it's an example, Arif.
It's an example, Ari.
Yes,
It's true. Yeah.
good example.
Yeah. Very creative and true indeed. Yeah. Bu Adolfina. I'm not loving whether it to indicate that it's bad. Yeah. But it's really eye opening, as I said. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I need to realize the burdens that the loads. Yeah. The assignment loads that the students have. Actually, this is the step, Arif, the step when you reach the policymakers, yeah, or the stakeholders, yeah, or anyone's that the voice you want to be heard, yeah, by your lecturers. I am your lecturer, we are lecturers or other teachers, then we have to be able to measure the students' working loads, yeah, in online learning, yeah, because there's a lot of barriers or limitations to conduct virtual or online conference classrooms. Then we just give assignments, but it turns out that yeah, it is problematic from the sides of the students. Then we really need to consider it. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah.
I think
Arif,
I will lessen my Zoom meeting
yeah,
frequency
you have to, I guess, Bu Eri.
just to make sure that my students will not experience Arif's experience.
I think that's for semester problem.
Fourth semester students problem, yeah, and
Yep.
I teach semester fourth semester cohort, yeah.
Yeah.
That is the problem. Faced not only by the fourth semester, I guess, by the
Yeah.
whole cohort.
All, yeah. Including
Thank you,
the
yeah.
lecturer and the
Including
teacher.
also the lecturers, yeah. Well, we have to do at the same time. I know that Bu Eri actually are on two occasions, yeah, Bu Eri,
Yeah.
here in the online short
I'm
course series,
sorry.
and another meeting in the Google Meet. Yeah, I couldn't
Yes.
join the Google Meet meeting, yeah, because I am here. Yeah, I can have another meeting because I am presenting. Okay, that's the lessons we can learn, yeah, from the Photovoice mini project that we did in as an exercise in this short course series. Thank you very much. Yeah, a great appreciation to all the participants. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Budina. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
20
the time is
past
up.
3.
It's
Oops,
very
yeah,
interesting.
I'm showing you the reminders of my phones. It's
Mhm.
ringing. Yeah, it's ringing. I have another meeting. Sorry very much. Sorry so much. Yeah, I'm really sorry. Okay,
It's okay,
yeah,
Budina.
okay.
I guess, yeah, if there is no uh, another meeting, so I think we will still have we need more time to to have the discussion about photo voice. Yeah, it's really interesting because it is the experience of us all nowadays. Yes,
Yeah,
we use the photos to record everything in our life, and yeah, to also to present ourselves, to represent ourselves, to speak about ourselves and our surroundings. But with this photo voice session, I think we can get many insight, yeah, from Budina as the presenter, and also from the experiences from the participants. Yeah, thank you very much for sharing your experiences. It's very eye-opening, and maybe it will bring some changes. Yeah, it will bring some impacts to us all, to all the participants, and also maybe the responses from the participants also will give some insights also, or some additional information to Budina as the presenter, yeah, some additional data. So I guess we have mutual benefits here
correct.
in this session. So Budina, will you have a closing statement?
Actually, I don't have a closing statement, yeah, but just
Oh,
to,
no.
I didn't prepare actually, yeah, but if you ask me,
Okay.
then yeah, or
Maybe the highlight,
the highlights,
of
the highlights from
photos,
my
voice,
presentations
yes.
is the voice,
Mhm.
yeah. First is my expectations, yeah. Now I shift my role as a coordinators of this online short course series. I really hope that the participants can learn a lot, yeah, from all the topics presented by different tutors, yeah, especially related with research methods in social sciences. I really wants to see fresh topics in my students' thesis when I read, yeah, the student thesis, or when I we have final examinations, I really expected 2 or 5 or 10 more than could adopt the topics or the research method presented in the online short course series. Besides that, I would like to highlight the independencies of students in learning that based on the experience here in the online short course series. They are I found that the students still need to be motivated actively to join in online learning or in the empowerment programs of a online short course series. Not all students. Well, actually, this is a requirement for some courses. If I count that I expect 2,000, 2,200 participants, but it turns out that we only have 130, 130 or less. It means that there are some students who didn't participate in the online short course series, while actually this empowerment program is made, or is targeted, especially for undergraduate students. So there will be more empowerment program from International Office of Universitas. So hopefully students can be more active, in joining these kinds of courses. Okay, Larry, I guess that's all.
Okay, thank you very much, Bu Dina. We're really looking forward for another program. Yeah, I think Bu Adolfina will join us.
Yeah,
again
Bu Adolfina, by the way, we have a special token of appreciations, for you. If you if you are also included in the WhatsApp group, or you are members of the online short course or WhatsApp group, you can send, or just send individual to the hotlines your address, because we have a present for you, special for Ibu Adolfina. Please.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations, Bu Adolfina.
You're welcome.
I think you really deserve it. I have seen you from the first session up to the last session. You
I don't. I mean, I don't expect to be like that. Tidak menyangka, no?
No, I think you really deserve it. Okay, thank you very much, Bu Dina.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to be here. Yeah, I'm very grateful to be here. Listen to all speakers. What is it? From different areas, topics areas. So that's, I think, what increase and add my knowledge of qualitative research methodology. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Very appreciate that.
You are welcome. Okay, thank you very much, Bu Dina Rachmawati as the presenter, and then to all the participants, especially those who are active from the very beginning to the last session. Thank you very much, Bu Adolfina, Mbak Rindu, and then the last, maybe I will give the, what is it? Not the summary, I don't think I can summarize it correctly. I'm afraid to make mistakes, but maybe it's a hope. It's a hope that after all this session have finished, just like what Bu Dina have highlighted, that maybe there will be some outputs in the researches of our future researches from our students, and also maybe from us also as the lecturer or teachers. There are many new ideas, I think. There will be more ideas, especially in the qualitative research, like in digital literacy or corpus-based research, systematic review research, or narrative inquiry, and the last is about Photovoice. I hope there will be some titles in our research paper or some thesis or some dissertations dealing with these themes, yeah, inspired by these short course sessions. So yeah, we will really looking forward to the next session from the International Office of Untirta. Thank you very much, Budina. Also, as the coordinator, this is a very inspiring and eye-opening, and also very much insights that we have got from this session. This is a very beneficial meeting, and I hope all of us will get the benefits of this session, yeah, from these five session with different themes. Okay, thank you very much to all the participants who have been patient in joining the long session. Although it is short course, but it has been around 10 meeting. Yes, so those who last until the last man standing and the last woman standing really have our appreciation. Thank you very much, and hopefully we will see again each other in the next session. Okay, I'll see you again in the next meeting. Okay, thank you very much, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a nice day, everyone, and thank you once again. Goodbye for now.
Bye.
Thank you. Okay. Have you signed the attendance list on the chat box? Don't forget to fill the attendance list on the chat box.